Colorado's Supreme Court, the highest court in that state, ruled that former President Donald Trump is ineligible to serve another term because of his role in inciting violence at the Capitol on January 6, 2021. What this decision really does is it puts the United States Supreme Court on the hook. Donald Trump has vowed to appeal this case swiftly to the Supreme Court, and that means that the justices are going to have to decide this issue of whether the Constitution's insurrection clause bars a former president from a second term based on what Trump did in 2021. A lot of courts have looked at this issue. Colorado is the first to rule against Trump on this very question. And so if the Supreme Court upholds the Colorado ruling, then you can expect to see more litigation, and the litigation that's already pending move more quickly toward resolution. And what that would ultimately mean is that Trump could be knocked off the ballot in many key states. I think people sort of expect that this president's going to have a good ride, but that just hasn't really borne out. The Supreme Court, particularly post-presidency for Trump, has repeatedly knocked Trump down, set aside his cases, and there's certainly a chance it does so here. If it does, I suspect it'll do so on very narrow procedural grounds. Public approval polls show that faith in the court is just way down. And I suspect that the thing the Supreme Court would least like to do right now is insert itself in the 2024 presidential election. However, cases like this, they really give the court very little choice. Even inaction is a decision. You've got this case from Colorado. You've got a big case regarding Trump's immunity and whether he gets immunity from criminal charges for his role in trying to overturn the 2020 election. And there's a case dealing with January 6 and certain charges that the federal government is charging people with, including Donald Trump. So Trump is, I think for the Supreme Court, it's an unavoidable issue for them for the next several months.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.